Why do brown girls treat me like I'm invisible while everyone else sees me? I'm a 25-year-old guy, originally from India, but I've been living in the US for the past 3 years. I came here for my master's. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about how dating and just basic social dynamics between men and women vary wildly across cultures. Back in India, I was practically invisible to women. I didn't exist in their world. I wasn't some awkward loner either. I had hobbies, I dressed decently, and I tried. I had dating profiles on Tinder and Bumble, but never got a single match. Literally nothing. Female classmates ignored me, and even women I'd meet in social settings wouldn't make eye contact. It made me wonder if I was just objectively unattractive, or if I wasn't rich enough or flashy enough to deserve attention. Then I moved to the US, and suddenly things changed. I started making female friends, white, black, Hispanic, and even had a couple of short relationships that lasted a few months each. My dating profile started getting a few matches per week. Nothing wild, but enough to feel seen. Even some of my guy friends started joking that I had a way with women. What struck me, though, is that this shift didn't apply to brown girls. Even here, Indian girls seemed just as distant, just as guarded. It wasn't animosity, just indifference. And honestly, the feeling became mutual over time. One thing I'm proud of is my friendship with this undergrad sorority girl I met during school. She's smart, outgoing, classic American popular girl energy. We became really close. Even though we live 300 miles apart now, we still talk all the time. We confide in each other. It blows my mind because, back in India, girls like her wouldn't even let me within 5 feet of them. I came from a middle-class background, and it often felt like attractive, well-off girls treated guys like me as if we were insects crawling out of a drain. It's not like I've become better looking overnight either. But here, I've had women compliment my features, my nose, my cheekbones. It's weird hearing that now when I spent 22 years feeling invisible. And yeah, sometimes I wonder, why can't brown girls be more like that? More open, less judgmental? Why is every slightly NSFW joke met with a glare instead of a laugh or a playful retort? When I worked part-time during school, a few Indian girls joined. They stayed in their bubble. One even asked a friend of mine to invite her to a frat party. He later laughed and said, she must be delusional if she thinks I'd invite her. And while that was harsh, I couldn't help but understand where he was coming from. They gave off this weird superiority complex like they were too good to mingle. I recently heard Scott Galloway say, no society suffers more than one that keeps its young men away from women. And I couldn't agree more. I get that safety is a concern back home, but at some point, doesn't the blanket suspicion and coldness do more harm than good?